Good morning. Today we're going to be working on a small tennis lesson. This is our introductory lesson. And just so we can understand things, number one, you want to keep safe. If you're swinging a racket in your house, of course you want to have plenty of room to get around. But also if you're outside, you got plenty of room, still want to make sure you got a lot of room around you. Now I understand in your case, you may or may not have a tennis racket at the house, because I know a lot of times kids would bring them into class and have them, but sometimes they didn't, and I had plenty of rackets here. But if you don't have a racket, one item you can do, you can take a piece of paper, roll it up, and that provides you a grip to hang on to while you're working on your turns, and as such. And also you could use a brush, anybody's brush. Anybody, of course Coach Allen doesn't need a brush, but anybody's brush you can use. You could use a ruler. A ruler has even though it's not round, it gives you a grip or something to hang on to. Okay, I want to talk to you a little bit today. Today's more of an introductory lesson, talking about the parts of a racket. I do have a racket with me here. This is a junior size racket, but of course you can see it has the oversized head. This is called the head of the racket. We call this portion the face. Now everybody's going to have different terms for it. This is just the way this old PE teacher's been teaching it, but this is the face. I have this called the neck. Some rackets have a long shaft in between the neck and where you find the grip of the racket, okay? The way I like to grip my racket is I teach children to do what we call the shake hands grip. Sometimes I even put it on their belly button, have them slide their hand and put their hand on the racket as such. Now, there's a lot of different things you can do with your racket as far as just getting familiar with it. You could put it in that shake hands grip, take a ball of socks, piece of paper, anything you have, and tap it up. If you've got a racket and a tennis ball, you can do it too. But if you can't tap anything or you can't actually hit anything, it doesn't hurt to still work on those basic balance moves. You could even take it with this thing. Today, I mainly want you to understand that the racket itself is what we call an implement. We've talked about implements before. Implements are those striking things we use for striking. It extends our body to hit another object, a ball, a shuttlecock like in badminton, or stuff like that. But all I want you to do is become familiar with the ideas and the parts of the tennis racket, and know that it must be a safety issue. Now, most of our day-to-day has been with our exercise program, because you did exercises with me earlier, and so today's kind of an easy day for you. But make sure you click on those responses and answer the questions that are for today. Have a great day. Bye, y'all.